And we're back into the fun. Chosen few, Aurora. Squaring off here. What do we have? We got an aid on Spellin. We got some util on SELLTER. We got some dualies on Scrimmo.
Hybrid's on an island. He's got to find kills. He has to find kills. And I don't think one's going to be enough, Mike. His teammates are so far out of position.
Yes, does seem like retake. And look at Lackey's position here in towards the red room. That helps. That's a big help from Libido. Took him a while to get warmed up on Inferno, but he started to be very impactful. And all right, bomb goes down, but SELLTER immediately gets deleted. This retake is on in a big way, and Libido just ain't missing. That's what you want to see here. If you're the chosen few, if you're looking for a bounce back map, and they're just gonna get this defuse on. Kenzie's stuck into a fight here on the donut. Can't do anything about the diffuser. There's nothing that he could do about this round, and down he will go to add insult to injury. Look, you could say what you will about how Inferno transpired. The chosen few did do a phenomenal job in the pistol rounds.
Remember, was it Mirage yesterday where they showed the power of playing retake as well? Because you get your chance to be the aggressor. Pretty good case in point there. They look almost easy as they swung back onto the bomb site. Even so, was a plant. Our rifle's out. Kenzie's even got an AK. This is by no means a terrible position for Aurora, but they'd love to get impact out of this. Look at this fast B-take. A first man in Norvi. He's on a different... He's in a different postcode to his teammates. Where's the backup? Surely that wasn't the plan, to send one man up on his own.
Hard to say what the plan is sometimes with this Aurora team, but that helps your plan when you just delete hybrid. I am really curious what their communication and calling is like. Because it does feel like we get a lot of these moments where someone just decides they're going to do something. Fight here in mid. SELLTER tagged up in a big way. Denied. Dropped. Not quite, but they know where he is. Jake's chasing it. And indeed, that kill does come through. There's a trade on the B ramp, and actually the trade in mid is huge. That opens up the A site. They're going to rotate, and Libido's too slow. He knows where they're going. He's got the information, but he can't deny this bomb plant, I don't think. Might be a little quicker into donut than they expect, but holding for it. Lackey's ready. So it's all on Scrimmo. Scrimmo to be the hero. HE to soften up these targets. It does that. Another HE. Uh-oh. Oh, they're so low. They are fortunate they didn't drop anybody, but swinging into action. The MAC-10 distracts, and Lackey is the hammer to close.
That is disaster for the chosen few. They even had a man advantage. Norvi went down without any real value in that first in the first engagement of the round. And this is disaster. And we said it yesterday, it didn't actually happen too much, but the resets are enormous now with MR12. Look at the investment from the chosen few. 3 flashbangs is the grand sum of all of their utility. Only one player's got head armor. This is making for some grim viewing.
Sprayed out, Libido at least getting one. I will say, at least, you know, one thing that's a silver lining for the chosen few is that Libido has looked sharp here. We've been waiting for a Libido map. And he's looking, dare I say, tumescent in this one, early. There's one person in the audience who knows that word.
I haven't heard that. I don't think I know that word.
It's, careful if you're Googling it. It basically means, shall we say, fully inflated in a certain context.
Ah. Hand in hand with Libido.
Yes. We're here to teach vocabulary.
We
on
educate
the
at
ESL
all levels. We have
Challenger Jönköping.
We have everything. There might even be some classical history if you stick around for long enough.
We do tend to come into conversation about that. This round's back on. Yeah. Re-engaging. It's down to a 1v2. Knows who the players are, but he's got to get the fight. Somehow none of those bullets landed. It's all about Shake. Doesn't have armor. Aim punch will take care of him, as will the headshots. That's a bailout from lattykk, a round that the Chosen Few should never have been in.
No. That's why we weren't dialed in, because that round was over. Bomb side control, big man advantage. All the warning signs were pointing towards an easy victory there for Aurora. Didn't happen. The good news is, and again, the power of these resets, this is why the economy does need a change, is because the Chosen Few still can't buy anything because they haven't racked up the loss bonus. It's not like they can buy deagles and keep up the pressure. USPs only, really.
Well, now, that is quite the rundown, quite the massacre. One player lost, no problems here. And Aurora off to a nice hot start. We will get the guns back out. We got the op for Shake. No kits as of yet. Full emphasis on the utility. So don't expect retakes to be that great. But we might get an interesting fight early here. Let's see if we get some aggression in towards the elbow. No, 3 players moving towards B. Beetle body blocking. Just kind of the barest of Molotovs in towards the elbow, and that's it. Lackey fighting. Burning all the way. Was a little late out from a teammate. So advantage early. Oh, they want to fight Spellin. They want to fight Spellin. Are they going to be able to rustle his jimmies right on out of the sight?
Did well, I think, there to not lose more HP. That looks scary. Bit of spam damage. Aurora's hardly hiding where the numbers are at the moment. Let's put it that way. It's on B. SELLTER takes a little bit of mid control. There's nobody in red room. So the Chosen Few, they have to react. That's the main thing. Shake's going to come off B. If they can get past Shake, this is going to look very different, but unfortunately not to be. 2-piece for him. That is a stalwart defense.
This is a tough fight. That's a tough fight based on what we've seen in 2 so far, right? The first player slow jiggles it, so that's a little easier to hit as the op shot, but the second shot is nice from Shake. Nice anticipation, knowing the player could wide swing. Getting her done. Op impact early. It felt like the op was pretty neutered in a lot of the fights on Inferno. It can be a tough gun to make work on that map in general, especially on the T side, but you know, Laddie had a tough map. Shake was good, but it didn't feel like we were particularly thinking of op highlights. Definitely be interesting to see after a hot start here. But the op's gonna command a little more respect.
Yeah, that was a good round. And we know it's difficult. It's just we've watched enough now in the last couple of days to know that it's very hard to get that impact as a CT AWPer. So all good results are a little bit more commendable. Put it that way. Still though, another buy through for Aurora. And we really do without losing an early pick. Had a lot towards B on the previous. Keep the numbers alive. Have an easier time.
Shake. Taking the initiative there. Peeking out with an op. Not how you're used to seeing oppers play necessarily, but damn, is he making it work? Take command early on. You know, Aurora loves taking the initiative. They love being the ones who find that first contact, that first fight, and Shake's just taking that initiative away from them. And now he's going to come back into the red room fight. Might have a duel with lattykk on deck. This is going to be a tough angle. They want to finish B. If lattykk could win this duel with the op, it's a huge opportunity to crunch the B site. Because the rotation, the double donut, that's going to have to come through window, presumably. It's going to be a tough rotate. But Aurora clearly wanted to wait out the smokes. And they're being stalled.
How do they get lattykk engaged? How do they pull a rotation? Watch Shake. He is the key man here. If they get Shake off looking in towards mid for just long enough, lattykk can pounce. This round could look very different, but despite falling back, Shake still...
Oh, no.
He's in movement now. Okay, he goes down. That was perfect.
Trades there, that's important. That means that the defense at least can focus their fight forward, and it's working. It's all on a SELLTER, and the A-hold is good. There was a moment there, but Aurora just tried to go into A with no information, right? They realized they hadn't found the foothold on B they were hoping for. They hadn't found the inroad, and they just made a call to try elsewhere. And, well, good hold for the chosen few.
Just a hero? Yeah, it's just Norvi. Why not? You'd even think that it's even stronger, I'd have thought, in this game. Let's go. Hero AKs. And lattyk's found a... What? No armor, P250 entry kill in mid. That's a disaster. That shouldn't be possible. And there's nobody on B?
Yeah, this is a weird round.
Is this real life? What's happening?
This is real life. This is live. Eventually, they're going to have to go back for a bomb, but that's about the only thing that's wrong for Aurora right now. They're wondering what the heck happened, why no one's here. Oh, it would have been hilarious if someone went for a window push. This still might get out of hand. They don't have the bomb. They cannot plant. They're just fighting. But fighting will work.
What just happened?
I'm struggling to wrap my head around it myself, Alan. Just Aurora things.
I think if the chosen few knew how bad the buy was, they wouldn't have moved very much. They wouldn't have panicked. I guess there's one angle. Maybe they thought it was a little bit more invested. But that is...
There's a Creed.
That's a disaster. That's a... all their money's gone. All the hard work on the gun rounds. It's just like Inferno towards the start. You can't lose rounds like that if you're going to beat a top 50 team. Just the reality of it.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if they're going to get punished in this round. They could bail themselves out, right? They still got the op. They don't have any of the util, but they got the gun. Can shoot back at least. Spellin pressured here in the cave. Done a decent job of this one so far, but this time he's pushed off. Molotov forces him off the angle. That's going to leave the player sight isolated, and Scrimmo is punished as a result. Sight's lost. This could be a save. SELLTER still on the flank. Still finds one on the flank. Once again, Aurora didn't actually bring the bomb in, but because they control mid this time, they don't have to worry about it at all. They can very comfortably go back, make sure they're going to get the bomb planted, and SELLTER's already trying to see if he can take more guns out of the opponent's hands, and he absolutely can. This feels like where the half just goes completely out of control for the chosen few.
Yeah, they don't have time to recover this either. I think they're only on 1-9 loss bonus. If they lose these guns, they are in double eco territory. I'm quite confident of it. They have to save these guns.
Out donut, out A main. Everybody's coming to hunting. Everyone's hungry. They're trying to do something cheeky on tree, and they're, well... Now the pressure's on. SELLTER, he'll hit his shots. Nothing is saved through. They are broke as can be. In eco, this is Aurora, barring some real tomfoolery, should be cruising to at least 6 rounds in this half.
It's looking good for them. It's looking very good. And of course, chosen few did win the pistol. Got a bit frisky after that, let's say. But they gave themselves a great chance. This one's a very low eco, no surprises. Their money was in such a poor position. Gonna try and force something out. Sheer weight of numbers here towards B. It's looking okay at the start. We're running into so many sight lines in the end. That got scary, but thankfully they had the numbers over it all.
And the HEs. Love an eco round where you barely have to see them. Black Double ding? No. No double ding. So now if you're Aurora, there's 3 rounds left in the half. You pretty much have money for those 3 rounds. You can get frisky. You're feeling good. You've already got the 6 rounds in your back pocket. Look, hard to say what sidedness is going to be in this game. Obviously, in Inferno, we saw it could be anything. So let's not pretend that there's any line we expect someone to get to on Ancient. But if you win here, if you win this round, if you break Chosen Few again, this goes from a good half to a great one. This round is huge. If Chosen Few are going to make this a series, I kind of have to win here. And SELLTER is not interested in entertaining it. What a peek. What an entry off of the Krieg of all things. Got a duel
what is going
here
on?
by Long. Everyone's just fighting now. There's a player in Temple already. SELLTER. Oh, the flick, the spray control with the Krieg. Oh, SELLTER making that gun look good.
There's a fun, you know, secondary narrative to this game where every round I'm getting ready to say, it's going to cost them this time leaving the bomb, and it doesn't.
Nope.
They just kill everybody.
Nope.
They do need to start bringing that bomb,
game mode, man.
It's not a good idea. Not advised.
Feels like Aurora just fly by the seat of their pants in so many of these rounds, but it's so tough to stop because of the individuals, because of the confidence they're playing with right now. And it's not quite deep enough. He might actually get caught here. That's a little overzealous. Uh-oh. Oh, Norby bailing them out, but look at the health. But look at the HP. Oh, saw Shadow. I think they saw Spelling get in the corner. They certainly know he's here. He's still going to get the kill because Norby was solo.
Got to get on with this. There isn't much time.
Yeah. No kits. Out of clock. Hybrid making steps. SELLTER collecting. And Shake's just going to try and save this AK, but he's going to have to get very far away if he wants to live. I think he's dead, Alan.
Ooh,
I think he might still be dead.
I haven't watched it.
It's
This is my first time watching
Ancient. Nope, apparently he's not dead.
Okay.
Okay, so I had, in my own game, I had one where the bomb was planted on A. I had gotten all the way over towards B and was hunting in cave. I think I had about 20 points of health. I'm in cave. Not even in Jack. I'm in cave. And I died to it.
That's a sad sign.
The radius is tough in this game.
Radiuses be tough. Hard to figure out. Hard to fathom.
A lot is hard to fathom for the Chosen Few as we head into the last round of the half. They have been getting demolished, and Lackey's doing it again, doing it to him. He knows Hybrid's in the corner, and he is going to collect. One there. That was ambitious from Kenzie, trying to trade it. So Spellin has brought back the numbers. This is another madcap round.
That was great from Kenzie. Just straight through. No caution. Kind of love it. Okay. Well, this is the last round of the half. 9-3 would be just enormous.
Yeah.
Yeah, borderline insurmountable, I'd almost say.
Feels that way.
So, you know, looking at it from that perspective, the Chosen Few every round they can get, every opportunity they can get, and they're starting well here in towards mid. Shake can't connect. So many bodies heading his way. And it's on Scrimmo to salvage something out of this half.
It's going to be smoked off as well. Might just have to play through this. He's going to flash. He's going to risk it for the biscuit. Eats his own flash. Stares straight into it as he jumps around. Ooh, nice flick. Had the read on the second, but lattykk hits the shot. And it is 9 rounds to send us to the half.
about it twice. Yeah. Say it like you mean it, I don't fake it and believe it when I see it. But for now, I just be breathing, doing nothing, I won't give in if you won't make a move right now. Oh, why do we go 360? You're hesitating, now it's busy. You know we always can go easy. Won't you let me know? Why do we go 360? You're hesitating, now it's busy. You know we always can go easy. We can go easy, but you should let me know. I've been giving clues and you're acting all blind, trying to make some moves, but you're staying behind. How come you don't get it when I say it like that? Like that, like that, like that. I've been giving clues and you're acting all blind, trying to make some moves, but you're staying behind. How come you don't get it when I say it like that? Like that, like that, like that. Oh, why do we go 360? You're hesitating, always busy. You know we always can go easy. Won't you let me know? Why do we go 360? You're hesitating, always busy. You know we always can go easy. You should let me know.
Back into the half. Back into the half. And what a half it was in the first for Aurora Gaming. A dominant off of, well, insane aggression, frankly. Alan, they fought everything that they could.
And they're going to continue, I suspect, on the defense. Yeah. Chosen Few goes without saying, have to get off to a strong half, a strong kind of campaign in this half. A pistol will be a good way to achieve that. A bomb site is secured. And yet again, like the first pistol in this map, it's going to come down to a hefty A retake. How does Lucky get that kill?
I'm not really sure, but he does get run down. I think playing the crack from the angle, maybe just caught a little bit of a headshot. But he is traded out, so it's not a bad exchange for the Chosen Few. They've been so good on these pistols, but Norvi... All right, double face with SELLTER. Now it's on. If they drop this pistol, it's donezo. Got to maintain the overwhelm, the full squad fight. There's just no chance. You don't have enough crosshairs to deal with that. Time enough for the defuse. Time enough for the defuse? Time enough for the defuse. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's going to be 10 rounds on for Aurora. And the chances for the Chosen Few are just slipping down the drain.
They should pause, absolutely, as the Chosen Few. Their only route really back into this map is winning this force buy. And I'd love them just to have a lengthy discussion about how they're going to approach it. Doesn't look like a pause is coming through, though. It's a little bit unfortunate. I would love them to spend longer discussing what this round's going to look like, because this is the series for them. If they can win this round, I'm not going to say they're in a good position, but they're in a doable position. If they lose it, all she wrote. They're heading home.
Laddie? So much damage early on here. Gonna get a second kill as well. This one's just looking like bullying. Oh, and Kenzie, speaking of bullying. Woo, he gets the dink. Look at the health on. This one was over off that. Great turnaround, at least for Hybrid, to stem the bleeding a little bit. They'll back away, but I mean, look at the health. You've got 85 points of health spread across 3 players.
Yeah.
Eesh.
I think especially with the Orgs playing the range game, that is a tough nut to crack. Check out SELLTER playing this deep angle onto A. That looks unassailable. B is more of a retake setup. lattykk is solo in mid, so this is definitely their best chance for a frag. Is maybe a trade onto lattykk. These first guys are so low, however. Surely they're in a bad position. He makes it 2. And Scrimbo's got a lot of work to turn this round back into their favor.
I can't believe SELLTER's flying in to fight this. He's a madman and he gets it. Scrimbo setting up utility, so it's actually the ideal call. And it works out. SELLTER's having such a good game here on Ancient. It was the first half, it was with the Krieg, now it's the AUG back out. I mean, clearly the scoped rifles are suiting him just fine.
Looking good. I don't blame the Chosen Few for another force buy. Remember, guys, it's MR12, not 15. They lose this round. They're up against, what would that be? 9 map points. That's too much to ask. This is the right decision.
Look at the space that Spellin scanned in mid. I think this is more than he was anticipating. But the problem is, well, it's because there's aggression going in towards B main, and everybody's dead. So Hybrid and Spellin, you've gained so much space. What the heck are you going to do with it? Because your teammate has the bomb. And even if you find this site, even if you kill lattykk here for free, are you going to do something with it? Well, there's the free kill. Maybe that'll distract. The bomb just slips the net. Now this gets real weird. Where do you go? What do you do? How do you even read this for either side, frankly? Spellin's making no secret of his presence. Norby hears this. And that's going to call Kenzie around for the flank. Oh, no. Good play. Good talk. All into Hybrid. Should know that both players are likely towards B. But doesn't seem confident in the read. He will find the kill. Isolated player. Still has time to work with here. Doesn't pick up the rifle, unfortunately. But let's see what can happen here. Probably going to get a bomb plant on A. There's a chance, Alan.
They'll take whatever they can get. Smoke down for the plan. Just playing it safe. He doesn't know Kenzie's on another side of the map. Has got time to reposition. He hasn't managed to collect a proper rifle, though, and well,
I think he has to get to Donut.
Yeah, I don't know. The element of surprise, don't underestimate it, because Kenzie's thinking it could be Donut. It could actually be Temple as well. So there's a lot of clearing to be done.
There's the footsteps. Now they know. That's going to bring Hybrid back too. Kenzie doesn't have a kit either, so you just have to get him off the bomb. Or shoot him in the back of the head. What a recovery. Hybrid bailing them out in a wounded 1v2. Isolating the fights. Aurora not playing together. Gives the chance for the Chosen Few.
What are you going to do, Aurora? Because you are in double eco territory. Kenzie's gone all in. And as well as teammates. Oh, look at that. The Nova's out again. Keep check on our shotgun showcase on the A stream, see what's happening. Can one get a kill in a normal scenario? You get to see it.
Nice tap. Libido. Gonna get overwhelmed. Okay, the swing from the pistols is effective here now. You got an extra gun picked up. You got Kenzie still on the angle. You got the Chosen Few on notice. They retake the space at least. They'll fill the void. And utility out on towards the B side is going to pull Aurora back out. They've got the numbers here, though. They've got the guns. They don't have the laddie. Are you ready for the Nova clutch? It's coming. It's coming out. Big kill for Kenzie. Oh, out of bullets. Out of bullets. He would have had that kill dead to rights with just a few more in the magazine. And that sets it all up, Alan. You ready for this? Are you prepared for the Nova 1v3?
If he 1v3s this, I will.
He's not trying it. Bummer.
Yeah, there's nobody in betting now.
Coward. How could he not attempt this?
If he
It's
knew,
actually astounding. Looking at Celta's scoreline, he's 13-8, but he's got 10 assists.
he's just an absolute damage dealer.
ADR king. He's loving the swap on the CS2 scoreboard to prioritize damage over kills. Me too, Celter. Me too. Utility users rise up.
That's what we need. Ranked by flashbang assists. That'd be the dream.
I don't do, but HE damage, I'm game for.
Oh, this was going to be a very heavy eco. Alaki's bought a couple flashes. See where they're used. There's the numbers on B, so maybe flashing down B ramp, something of the sorts. Let's watch and see.
Wow, that's a massacre. That's a quick one. Talk about a way to undo the threat of the pistol round. That'll be it. Clean for the chosen few. If there's a way to make this comeback happen, they are on that road. Still 5 rounds needed just to tie things up, and here we'll get the guns back out for Aurora, so it only gets more difficult from here on. No AUG, though, for SELLTER, perhaps most importantly.
Right. Made a little bit of a meal of this at the end of Aurora. They're back on the guns now. 4 B starts, early HEs, Spella and Libido, worse for wear. We need a flashbang. We need a flashbang. There isn't really one above, but it doesn't matter. Kenzie gets 2. Smokes on this molly, kind of, to get out of there in the end. Big opportunity to get this done.
Big kill from Hybrid. That opens up the map. So much more getting that kill in towards mid. That's going to freeze up Laddie. It's going to become a lot less comfortable in the rotate. You could see how it's just drawn the CTs, suction them right back in towards mid to try and address this. It means that B's now light on the defense. It's just Kenzie. But by the same token, Aurora are now taking the initiative. Now pushing down mid. Now clearing out spaces. Not spotting anybody. And if they get in towards the window peak, this could be a huge crunch early. Smoke out. That now confirms what they were already suspecting, which is that this is a B play. Gonna isolate. Back on the angle. Back on the spam. Kenzie is showing. Oh, and Hybrid reads it. Hybrid goes back to check. It's been too quiet. They haven't been fought in too long. But Laddie hitting the shot means this is going to come down to the 2v2. Cave and ramp. This ramp play. Scrimmo wins it. Desperation for Kenzie. He'll never know how on that was. Without the kill, is this possible? Thunderfoot, he's stomping. They know exactly where he's playing from. Shake's just trying to deny him the information, and there's the peak. Perfectly timed. They're fighting on, Alan.
Refusing to die, but it's going to get harder. Now the lost bonus is kicking in gear. I thought Raw was going to win that. That looked good for me on the retake. They had well spread coming from different directions. Hybrid just hit an absolute zinger to remove the first. And the action. Here we go then. Pretty light half fight. Actually would have loved Aurora to full eco on these sort of rounds. It's not. I don't think it's worth buying anything. Think about the gun rounds. Spellan. How's Spellan been tagged? Has he been knifed? Am I missing? Was he wallbang headshot?
I'm not. It has to have been Nadage, right? Either way, in towards the A site they go. Everybody's here. This is the pistol stack. If you were going to get a fight here for Aurora, this is the one you're looking for. They don't know about SELLTER yet. Oh my god, they don't know about SELLTER yet. Hybrid lucks out there. He bumps in trying to take the position. SELLTER was trying to play the patience game. I admire the attempt, but that is a very timely bump in for Hybrid. Hey, why can't I get in this? Oh my god, he's right here.
That was wild.
If he doesn't check that, I think SELLTER's got a chance, man, to win that round.
Latty's okay.
Auto sniper! Yeah, all right, let's get weird. Why not? Why not? The op's not been doing great things for him, so let's get the auto.
Let's have it. Where is he? Mid at the start.
It's just swinging, just fighting.
They're
fast into A. They're going quick. They're picking up the pace. Detecting that presence in mid. SELLTER's deleted. Oh, we may not even get a chance to see the auto in this round. This could just be a save.
Let's see. Can get a pick. That might inspire them, but now, yeah, this is too much. Give it up immediately. Give it up. Wow.
Especially with that auto investment. I mean, you can't even think about it.
How on earth is this a 2-round game?
I don't know. Just Aurora things.
It was over. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Aurora are conclusively throwing now. Well,
I mean, I think it's one of those cases of you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Playing this incredibly aggressive, high variance style. When the chosen few start to warm back up mechanically, right? Start to get into things. It's not always going to be the most buttoned on for Aurora. We just kind of know that by now.
This could still go the distance, yeah. Another factor to keep in mind is that whatever happens, Aurora have to win 2 gun rounds because there's so much money. There's so much money for the Bulgarians. They'll always be able to buy again. Whereas for the chosen few, there could still be ecos. There could still be ecos. Make this a little bit easier, so scoreline might even be a tad deceiving. This is not far from being an even game.
Glad he's gonna flash and peek with the auto and deleted by the op. Yeah, don't know that that's a fate you want to take. He even tagged Shake with the auto sniper, but it's just not a one-shot kill. The auto experiment for now, unsuccessful. They know where this player is. lattyk's in such a tough spot, can't get a kill out of it. It's looking good for the chosen few. Again, they dealt with the mid presence. That pulls the players off the B site. They have to respond to this. Meanwhile, SELLTER's been committed in towards tree, so this is a free B site for the moment. Players will come back to defend, but they're out of position. I think this could be another save.
This was 11-3.
Yep.
11-3 and a 4-spy for the chosen few. They have done huge work to make this competitive. But they're heading into the stack. And just like Inferno, this is a very drawn-out execute. Nades starting to land. Smoke for long, smoke for short. Norby cut off for now. Flash is ready, though. Are they going in front of these? Yes, they are. Norby's through. First found, but gets traded. SELLTER up next. Kenzie chimes in. It's falling apart. The aggression has worked from Aurora. And in one of the more unlikely rounds, they do get it over the line. And finally, some series points come their way.
What an astoundingly Aurora way to bring this to series point, right? Is just in the least probable round. The 3-on-4 where you're locked out of sight, where they're taking B, where everything's working in their favor. That's where you flash back through and just catch them off guard. Incredible. Now, I mean, this is, yeah, as you said, 3 series points to just put this one to rest. To not have 14,000 overtime rounds. And just get her done. lattyk's going for a peek. Forgets how smokes work in this one. If you don't put it dead center of the molly, it will not extinguish all of the molly.
They are hell-bent on fighting this lane angle, aren't they? Hell-bent every round.
Truly.
And
look at how far Kenzie's going with this.
Shake, what are you doing?
Shadow. The shadow gives you away there. You just can't fight like that. It just doesn't work in 2. So in towards B they go. They will have a chance probably to plant the bomb. But it's a 5-on-3 for your life in this qualifier. Libido getting activated. Oh no. They don't know. They don't know that Kenzie was just here. And he's got 2 as a result. It's all in Libido. A hero is needed. A hero is required, and lattykk will dispel any foolish hero notions he's got. Aurora take it in the 2-0. They take it with a very strong Ancient, less strong in the final calling than it looked initially, but still never really in doubt that that was theirs.
Yeah, I mean, it was all in all a really good performance, I think, on Ancient. Yes, there was